Up, Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Goblin Slayer chapter 65 through 66. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and it's getting faster by the second. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and a kickin', feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So last chapter of Goblin Slayer, we got to see what the guild is actually setting up for more experienced guild members to do, to get ready for the next generation, which is, like a training facility, which I actually like. I like that they're setting this up. I think it's pretty damn cool. But anyways, let's get to chapter 65 first, see what's in store for us today. If I'm out of breath, that means I'm not getting enough oxygen. Breathing is how I get oxygen, so when I need more, my breathing becomes ragged. That's all it is. It's not like I'm not pathetic or anything. Doesn't matter if you're a wizard or a warrior. Being an adventurer means a whole lot of walking, so I have to build up my stamina. I really do know that, but I'm so tired. So think you got the hang of it? I don't know. All she did was say, keep your shield up over and over while she smacked me around, pushed me over, and beat me black and blue. Well, you're gonna have to deal with that in battle, let's be real. The worst part is that I know she was still holding back, so she wouldn't completely overwhelm me. Yikes. If you can't handle that, then you're fucked, girl. You are. I wish I'd said, I'd like to learn how to use a sling instead. There's nothing worth learning from the likes of him. Dude, you are full of shit. You are just jelly. You got a Smucker's factory built up in your head. You sure? He's silver rank, though. Dude, you can learn how to survive from him in the wilderness. I love Goblin Slayer's survival skills. True, but he only ever fights goblins. So, if you can learn how to fight a goblin, you can probably learn how to fight higher level monsters, too. It's called basics. It's called basic skills, my dude. Plus, he's stubborn and weird. Have you looked in a mirror? I never have any idea what he's thinking. In the first place, any adventurer should be able to kill a goblin in one hit. Last time I checked, when you were fighting them goblins, you couldn't do it in one hit. Yeah, even I wouldn't lose to a goblin one-on-one, right? Goblin Slayer my ass. You try it! They call him that because he kills goblins, don't they? Look, I'm not going to pretend that I don't have my doubts about him sometimes. But I don't think there's much point in someone who hasn't done anything criticizing a person who's actually accomplished something. Oh, she got you there, dude. I heard you didn't do such a great job of killing goblins yourselves. Oh, shut up. Hey, truth hurts, my dude. Besides, I hear you don't do anything but hunt giant rats. That's because they're about all we're strong enough to hunt. But yeah, gain experience points and then you can hunt something stronger. But we're finally at the point where we can defend ourselves against them and fight back, though we're still in trouble if 3 or more show up at once. Those rats are poisonous, aren't they? Yeah, we end up spending a lot on antidotes and potions. Well, you wouldn't have to if you had like a white mage with you to heal ya. But nope. Next time my level goes up, I think I'll ask the deity for the cure miracle to neutralize poisons. It sure would save us some money. And maybe I could buy a broadsword along with some armor and mail. Plus that help. You have armor? No wonder you're fucked, dude. Plus a helmet or at least a reinforced headband. Hi everyone, how about some lemon water? I brought lunch as well, as if you would like some. Or I really think you should eat. If you don't, the afternoon will be rough. I'll have some. What? Really? I was taught that you have to eat after you move to gain muscle, which is actually true. Crap, really? I better eat too then. Fine, count me in. I guess I'll have some too, thank you. So the farm sandwich, a homemade sandwich of bacon, ham, veggies, and cheese on fragrant wheaty bread. Substitute the ham for turkey, and I will be eating that sandwich. I'm a Jew. I do not eat ham. I may not be kosher in all regards, but I still keep that. I still do that. I do not eat ham. I'll eat bacon. I'd rather have turkey bacon, to be honest with you, because bacon is too greasy for me. But anyways, bacon is good, though. Oh, God, bacon is good. Really do. God damn it. Beef. If you've never had, like, kosher beef bacon before, oh, my God. If you go to a kosher butcher and get beef bacon, oh, my God, beef bacon is, like, the best fucking thing ever. It is. It's actually better. I would say it's better than pork bacon. Beef bacon is the shit. My mom used to, like, make beef BLTs. Oh my God, they are fucking amazing. Holy shit. It's just sad that all the kosher fucking butchers are closing up out here. I'm dead serious. But anyways, even the one in San Francisco closed. I'm dead serious. I know there's one like in LA that closed too, which is nuts. But anyway. Lemon water with lemon juice squeezed in, hydration with the added bonus of refreshing smell and lovely taste. And also with lemon water, actually, it keeps you a lot fuller too, which is another plus. I can feel the salt spreading through my entire body. So good. Try to eat slowly and remember to take a drink now and then. Oh, speaking of, let's take a drink. Yeah, I'm drinking some water today. No diet Pepsi right now. She really knew just what they need after their workout, didn't she? Yep. Of course she did. What they need. My sister was incredible. If those goblins hadn't used poison, she'd have beaten them. Right. So how are you feeling? I'm so tired. What she said. Managing somehow, I think. He just brushed me off. Better to do something now than to stand around worrying by the time you come up. Oh my God. Better to do something now than to stand around worrying. By the time you come up with a good idea, it'll be too late. You know, I haven't seen the other members of your party around. Who, me? See, our leader was the second or third son of some noble house, but his older brother went and got himself killed, which made him the heir. Well, that's convenient. So his family told him to come back, and that was the end of our party. It does happen now and then. Wait, really? Well, nobles who aren't the heirs to their houses really get the short end of the stick. If they accept their lot in life, they can the best they can hope for is a share of their parents' land and marrying into another family. Their only other option is to try to make their own fortunes. Oh yeah, you do run into people like that at the guild, and you hear about second or third daughters of noble houses running away from home all the time. But thanks to their backgrounds, they tend to be educated and have good equipment, along with some level of training with the sword, or so most of them are pretty skilled. Yeah, sounds a lot better than being dumb, broke, and dressed in rags. What you looking at me for? Which is all just to say that our leader basically managed to kill some time without getting seriously injured until the position of house heir opened up. Well, sure worked out for him, huh? Dude, I wish I had that kind of privilege. I'm supposed to have Jew privilege. I'm still waiting on that. And notice I do not have any Jew gold around my neck either. I wish I had. I wish it were that easy. And I'm sure it's not all sunshine and rainbows for him from now on. Nobles have plenty of their own problems, or so I hear. But isn't it tough to work solo? Sure it is, but I've got dreams of my own. I'm gonna be the biggest ever. Body size be damned. Get what I mean? Yeah, I feel you. Like you say, you want to be the strongest guy around, and they just laugh at you and call you bumpkin. It ain't right. Of course they laugh if a bumpkin like you becomes the strongest guy around. Where does that leave all the other pumpkins? But I bet you're glad you decided to come with me to train here, right? I mean, leaving you on your own is just asking for trouble, huh? Nuh-uh, that's my line. What? You saying I'm wrong? You two get along so well. Ship. I don't know how I'm feeling. All I know is that I need to start getting good at killing goblins. That's all that matters to me. I once knew this wizard, you see. She said she wanted to slay a dragon one day. A dragon? What kind of dream is that? That's impossible. That's how dreams are. Sometimes you gotta dream big. They don't always need to come true. If nothing else, we still have that moment, that instant we first entered the cave, just because our party was shattered immediately afterward. It doesn't mean that the value of what everyone said just disappears. It's very true. Hey, rookies, looks like everyone's working hard. This afternoon, your big sis will go ahead and show you around the cave. Big sis, you wish, long ears. Pretty sure real responsible adults don't sleep until noon just because they have the day off. I'll have you know that elves consider any time prior to noon to be morning. If I ever heard one. Hey, that is true. Any time before noon is morning. You're taking them to a cave, so goblins? Ugh, you sound just like Orklog. No, it's a bear den. Well, former bear den. There's some tricks when it comes to using weapons in caverns. I thought this would be good practice. All right, better eat up then. Could the two of you stop eating like animals? Oh, I might mention that we have yet to partake in a meal of our own. Yes, there's plenty left. And replete with cheese at that. Sweet nectar. Wouldn't mind one of those myself. I also have ones with only cucumbers and cheese, and there's wine as well. Oh, well, aren't you thoughtful? Gotta grab the wine. Oh, what about goblins? Ooh, I'll be going then. I'll be back late tonight. I won't need dinner. Uncle's at the village assembly, so he's staying out late too. Guess I'll be holding down the fort by myself. Don't forget to bar the door, keep the gate closed too, and shutter the windows. Come on, I know that. You're such a worrywart. Anyway, how about you? Sure you got everything you need? You have your wallet, right? That's the most important thing. Not an issue. Got his money. Okay, good. I can come pick you up if you get falling down drunk. Just try not to cause too much trouble for your friends, okay? Friends. Okay, I don't intend to. We got the bro night! Let's go! Hey, you made it! Over here, Goblin Slayer! Let's get to chapter 66! We're getting the bros night out! Let's go! Bros night out! Hey, over here! You're late, man! We had to get started without you! Sorry. At the tavern with the bros. But why did we go to the Guild Tavern? Ain't it obvious? I don't want people starting rumors about how I was partying it up with some guy who wouldn't even take off his armor. That's only his excuse. He's really just too insecure to let any of the usual crowd seeing him sharing a drink with you. Is that so? Hey! Particularly a certain receptionist. Pipe down! Just shut! If you have to think about it for more than 2 seconds, just order an ale. Hey, miss, 3 ales, please. Way to take charge there. Yes, what do you mean by that? Yes, sir, here's your 3 ales. Thank you for waiting. Woo! We got waifu. Hello. Well, now, we don't see any of you around here too often. Just think, 3 famous adventurers all at one table. I should have known we'd stand out no matter where we went if we brought this guy along. Yep. Woo! Horse wifey! A centaur, she moves more nimbly than you might expect for her build. Boobs are great and all, but butts are where it's at! We got an ass man up in here! I think I'm starting to get why you're so into that knight. It's because she rides a horse, right? I think you're missing the point. Oh, God. This is definitely a conversation we couldn't have at the guild. No way! No! So, how about a toast? To what? Well, to much trouble. Too much trouble. Just go with the usual. To our town, to the gods' dice, to adventures. Cheers! Let's go. Let the earth turn sour and the wind grow ill and the world fall dark for all time. There won't be a moment when this shimmering jewel with 4 bright lights doesn't shine. For I'll walk the path that seekers will, as I've sworn with these friends of mine. To the ends of the earth and the home of the wind, though it all but a dream I will go. Those 4 bright lights in the gem never end, nor gutter or burn down low. And our memories of this journey with friends, so too will not lose their glow. So, actually, that was good. What are you gonna do? About what? You know what I'm talking about, the receptionist. Yikes, he's long gone. Should I have brought that witch with us? Nah, hell for all I know, she's spying on us right now. She totally is! She is, that little bitch! Plus, you got that elf and that farm girl and that priestess. You're growing, ladies. Oh, the liquid courage is kicking in. Ooh, look, we know smucker factories are coming. I don't think anything like that will be possible until all the goblins are gone. There it is! A goblin? No, jackass! Wait for the moment for this shit! Hey, it ain't like I don't get the feeling. Oh yeah? Yeah, it's like a man wants to be free, I guess. King of his own domain, you know? A king, huh? Sounds good to me, like that old story about the mercenary who became a king. Yeah, well, too bad I ain't got any smarts. And you should study. You have the money and possibly enough intelligence. Problem is, I don't have the time. I can't start studying after you become king. Ain't nothing worse for the people than a ruler with no brain, right? True. But if I start studying now, I won't be able to go on adventures, and that'll put the rest of my party through hell. I see. It's difficult. Yeah, you're damn right it is. He actually makes some excellent points, though. But at the same time, can't you study like while you're on the adventure? You there's certain things though. You don't have to be book smart though. You can be street smart, and sometimes like with the king, it's good to be a man of the people and be street smart and be people smart and be able to read. It's very important to be able to read people, especially because motherfuckers will try and take advantage of you, especially if you are a king. They will. Not that things are all that boring the way they are now. Plus you got your lady night, huh? Give it a rest. Ow. Difficult, but not bad. It doesn't seem like such a bad thing. I guess it ain't. But yeah, I guess having her around ain't so bad either. Well, wouldn't it be nice to have it made and get to take it easy like you two? Pretty sure you're just trying too hard. Oh! Dad has to be born a man as to want two things: beautiful women and to be the strongest alive. If you aren't aiming for those two, what the hell are you doing with your life? You sound like one of our kids again. I want to know if that's true for you men. To be born a man is to want two things: beautiful women and to be the strongest alive. I want to know if you men are aiming for that. I know that's true. You heard me, the strongest, because I believe that when I'm the strongest, I'll be able to do anything. Women will love me, people will thank me, and I'll be able to do this world some good. Nothing wrong with that, right? And strongest doesn't mean like physically either. Strongest can be in multiple ways too. But yeah. Love you, actual women? They will too. I can't picture it. Shut up! Goblin Slayer! No, that was mean! I bet the receptionist would know. Even if I had a helmet on like him, I think she'd still be able to tell the expression on my face. And what about you, Goblin Slayer? What did you dream of doing when you were a kid? Me? See anyone else around here who kills enough goblins to go by that name? Ooh, hey sis, where does the river come from and where does it go? It comes from the mountains and goes to the sea. One day I'll follow it and see for myself. I wanted to be an adventurer. Well, won't you look at that? Guess you've checked your lifelong dream off the list. No, it's difficult. Is it now? Yes. It is not so easily done. That right. Because he has the goblins. He didn't think that the goblins would take his sister away. The goblins he wanted to go on an adventure. He kind of wanted to be, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this. He didn't think he would be so focused on killing goblins. He didn't plan on killing goblins. He wanted to be able to go on an actual adventure and just like be able to explore the world, not just killing goblins. What you want to do, what you've got to do, and what you can do don't always line up, do they? It really is enough to drive a guy nuts. We all wanted to be renowned warriors, great heroes, kings, parts of history and legend. But by now we all know that such grand stories are not ones we will be starring in. So, at the very least, I want to let her do what she wants to do. Aww. I love that Goblin Slayer, like behind him, you see like the next generation behind them. And I think what this means is like he wants to be able to have it to where the next generation can do what he couldn't do. And I think that's what that line means, for all of them, is that they couldn't do what they wanted to do. They couldn't, make their dreams come true, but they want to have it so that the next generation of adventurers could make their dreams come true. They can make it possible for their dreams to come true and not have to go through the hardship that they've had to go through, which I think is a very important message. It really is. And I really love that we're seeing this with the art in particular. I like that. I really like this panel where we're seeing, the rookies behind them. And I'm glad I covered chapter 65 and 66 together, because we see like the struggles that, the newer generation are kind of going through. And then we're seeing like here in chapter 66, what the current generation is has dealt with. And the failures that they've been through. And I know that at least and I've seen this with my family. That's how at least my family has been. I don't know if anyone else can relate with their parents and their grandparents, because my grandparents were raised during the Great Depression, and they wanted to make or at least both my grandparents were raised during the Great Depression. Yeah, especially my mom's. And my mom also was raised in a very strict, abusive household, and she wanted to make it so that my brother and I didn't have to go through any of that kind of hardship. And she worked her ass off to make sure of that. So it's like, and I still am going through the hardship anyway. It sucks. But like when I have kids, even though my dreams ultimately got fucked, when I have kids, I don't want the next generation to get, or when I have my kids to have to go through the same thing that I do. That I went through or am going through. I'm gonna take the lessons that I've learned and technically I kind of am doing this in a way, even though I don't have kids yet. I'm taking the lessons that I have learned and kind of am passing them on through, my YouTube content. And it's great that manga kind of gives me the opportunity, doing these live reactions kind of gives me the opportunity to, discuss it. It's kind of interesting. I love, this is why it's my therapy, if you think about it. But I want to know if anyone else can kind of relate to this. I know I can. I really definitely can. Because you dream of you have these dreams of adventure, these dreams of where you wanted your life to go, and they're kind of reflecting on it now, and it's just like, this is not, God, I'm gonna cry because now I'm feeling like shit. This is where they didn't want they're somewhat where they wanted their lives to be, but it's not in the way that they wanted it to be. For me, this is not where I want my life to be. I could tell you that. My life was supposed to be way different than this. Covering manga, I'm still happy doing this. This part, I'm not mad about. It's other things that were fucked up. But it is what it is. But I think this content in particular is very powerful. It really is. And I'm very curious what you guys think. What did you guys think of this Bros Night Out? What do you guys think about what they were talking about here? Especially if you're old like me. And hell, maybe even if you're in your 20s, you're kind of reflecting on and have been through some shit and are just reflecting on life and being like, God damn, my dreams got fucked. I'm not going to let this happen to the next generation. My dreams may be screwed, but I'm not going to let this happen to, my kids or grandkids or whatever. But I'm going to do what I can to and find something else, try and redeem it, try and find a new dream or whatever. I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Goblin Slayer content, a few ways you can do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.